What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another LEGO YouTube video. Today I decided I wanted to go ahead and go home for the weekend because there's a couple things that I want to add to the LEGO room that I didn't really have space for in my kind of first move up here. There's some empty space on the LEGO shelves and just a couple of things that I want to bring. So I went ahead and packed up my suitcase for the weekend, and one of the main things that I do want to bring over is the ottoman that is in my old LEGO room. I really needed that, and I also kind of want to tidy up a bit too. I've got this random milk crate that I still haven't packed away yet though, because it's got my microphone and my headset, which I most likely will use because I do use those for all of my YouTube videos. However, the Xbox I haven't really touched in months, so I thought I was going to take it home, but then I just decided to put it in my closet, and now we are back in the old LEGO room. I know it's only been 2 weeks, but I really wanted to come home one more time before everything got too crazy. So yeah, this is what we're doing, and we've got a lot of work to do in this LEGO room, and also I'm excited to bring some stuff over. First off, what I did not remember is that the old LEGO room is very empty, and it is also very messy. So in today's video, we're going to try and tidy that up a little bit. And so we've went ahead and cleared up these boxes. I put the milk crates in my basement just for future use, and so now everything looks a lot more neat and more home-like, which is good. So when I come home for breaks, it won't just be a bunch of boxes everywhere and just a very corporate apartment looking type deal. So I've got this nightstand that I made forever ago in my basement that I decided to move up, since we did move my other nightstand with me to my apartment. So now I have another one, even though if it's not as cool, it's still something. And then we've also got this extra TV stands that I completely forgot about, so we went ahead and moved this up here, which actually worked out perfect as it was just taking up space in the basement. And now we have a new TV stand up here, which also covers up all those ugly cords and that empty space, which I think is a really big accomplishment, as I feel like that was kind of one of the biggest things that I did not like about the new setup ever since I moved everything out. And so as you can see here, we didn't really have space for these two modular buildings, so now I want to kind of reconstruct them and put them back in the display, since I won't be taking them back with me to school. So we've got all the minifigures inside of here, which is actually a decent bit. So now that we've got them all outside of the display, let's just go ahead and put them back onto the display just like they were before. And so now the Palace Cinema has kind of returned to its former glory, I guess. We've got all the minifigures posted on here, probably not in the exact same way that they were before, but I do think it's close enough, and I think it looks really nice. And I'm happy to have this now back attached to all the other modular buildings in the city. And now we're basically just going to the same exact thing with the Grand Emporium. I think this one maybe had a few more minifigures inside of it. Definitely looks a lot more packed inside of here. And so I'm really excited to put these minifigures back together, as it'll make the Grand Emporium look a lot more complete, but then also we'll just get to add it back to the display too. And so here is what our finished product looks like here. I think I did get this one pretty identical to what I had before. I kind of just went from memory as to where the minifigures went, but I think it turned out pretty well. And now both buildings are back inside of the LEGO City, and since I wasn't able to take them, I think it looks a lot better being able to now take a look at most of the entire LEGO City now. So it looks a lot more complete. And then I decided to move this Bo-Katan helmet out from my closet to go on this nightstand so that there's something occupying that space. And then I moved the Big Ben LEGO set from Cars 2 over here too, because I thought that looks pretty cool. And you can also see Ruby kind of hanging out down here. It's really good to see my cat again, as I had not seen her in about 2 weeks, which is not that long of a time, but it definitely did feel like a while. So nice to see her again. And then right before I was moving, a couple of minifigures fell off my shelf. So here they are, placed back in the LEGO collection. They're all fixed now. So now my desk is completely cleared and everything is nice and organized. And so now we can kind of take the stuff that I was planning to take with me to college but forgot about, and we've got the picture frames, and we've also got the LEGO Ninjago City, or not Ninjago City, but the Dragon Rising Shrine, or whatever it's called. And I was going to take the I Am Groot LEGO set, because I really wanted to take that with me. It's just a small Marvel set. It's the only Marvel set I would really bring, but I ultimately decided I thought it'd be more fun to just get the potted Groot, because I really like the look of this. I like the headphones, and I like how posable it is. I think it's kind of funny, so I might just pick that up eventually in the future. But what I definitely am going to be bringing is the Dragonstone Shrine, as I did want to bring over a LEGO Ninjago set, and I do like this one a bit more than the Tranquil Garden. I think it's smaller, and it just probably better fits into the display. And then we've also got our posters over here too that I wanted to bring over, and of course one of the main attractions being the ottoman that I didn't have space for in my car to bring over in the first round, so we're going to utilize this space actually really well by putting everything that I found inside of here. I also got to go to an antique mall while I was in town and got some more records and a poster, so we've now packed all of these guys inside of the ottoman that we will be taking, and it is now packed inside of my car, all safe and ready to go. So that was really nice. I'm really excited to bring this over now. We've got my suitcase all packed up as it's now the end of the weekend, so time to go back to school. And it's kind of funny, I feel like my cat kind of senses this happening, which is kind of sad, but I mean, oh well. Gotta move on, I guess. And then we've also got to bring the Dragonstone Shrine with us too, and I'm putting this in my front seat. I really hope it doesn't fall over. We've also got a grocery bag with just a couple other things that I forgot to bring, and so everything has now fit inside of here pretty well. So here is, I guess, one last look at the LEGO room. Not forever, obviously. I'll probably be back in October, maybe even sooner, but most likely like the second week of October. So that's one final look at everything. There's Ruby again for the last time. So it's nice to kind of take a look at everything and just, I don't know, be reminded that everything is still here, and it's nice to just admire all these LEGO sets. But I guess it is time to head on back because I do have a busy week ahead of me. And so here we are at the new setup again, and I'm really excited to put everything together. We've got the ottoman down here. That was one of the first things that I wanted to set up on the edge of my bed, and then I have this display riser that I took with me, and I rose up BD1, and I think it really cleans up this bottom Star Wars shelf a lot. However, I did decide to move BD1 all the way to the side, as I just think that looks a lot better. I might pick up another display riser next time I go into town. And then now we have all of these posters that I need to hang up, and I bought some command strips, so we're going to go ahead and attach these guys to our frames here, and I'm really excited to display these with my Amazing Spider-Man, kind of like Daily Beagle gifts of purchase that I got forever ago. It was like a VIP point thing, and here's what the finished product looks. I really like how this looks. We've got the minifigure pattern and like the original brick pattern over here, which looks pretty cool. And then we've got our other posters, some that I already had and the other one I got from the antique mall. And so first off, we're going to put these Star Wars kind of canvas prints up on top of my closet door to kind of fill up some of this empty space. I thought it would look pretty nice over here, cover up some wall space. And here's the finished product. We've got the Chewbacca one on the left, and then of course we have the R2-D2 one all the way on the end. And I think it came out pretty well. I'm excited that it kind of filled up some of that empty space. It makes it look a bit more home-like, I guess. And we've got this random single cover that I wanted to use as a poster, so I hung that up over here too, and that is every poster that is now hung up on this wall. So I think it looks really nice. I'd like to add more to it eventually, just seeing what random posters I stumble across, you know, fill up that wall. And now we have the Dragonstone Shrine over here. This is the original placement I had, which I don't really like too much, so I went ahead and swapped the Upside Down and the Dragonstone Shrine, and I think they both look a lot better displayed from these opposite angles than what I had before, so I'm really happy with that. We've got the upside down brick heads below here, and then the minifigures are over there too, so I think that came together really nicely. It kind of filled up that empty gap that we saw at the beginning of the video, so I was very happy to add the LEGO Ninjago set to the display. Also, just because Ninjago was such a big part of my childhood and it's a big part of my LEGO collection, it was nice to incorporate it into the small piece that I was able to bring with me to school. And then I also really like the kind of like finishing touches we made to the Star Wars section. There's still more space to add more sets, which is good. I just should probably get a display riser next time I visit home. But I'm really happy with how everything came together. I really like how the posters look too. I especially love the VIP prints. I think they go really well with the Daily Bugle print that I had already hung up over here. And then I also really liked adding these Star Wars canvas prints to this as well. I think everything just came together really nicely. Even if it wasn't a ton of change, it was still fun to visit home for the weekend before my schedule got super busy with school and work, as I do start my new job this week. So probably be a lot harder to do these spur of the moment trips, which is probably a good thing, I would imagine. But yeah, that is everything new in the LEGO room. So hopefully we'll have some more changes for you guys pretty soon. But if not, we'll still have some fun LEGO content for you guys to enjoy. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to leave a like if you did enjoy the video and subscribe if you are new around here. But that is all for today, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.